stage, as he always does. These clubs have won 2 of the last 4 premierships. It has a big game feel about it. West Coast could be top 4 tonight. Bulldogs could be in the 8 tonight. And straight away, we get a contest.
And
off the brilliant stopping here.
This is a bit of what Geelong did in that second quarter.
He ran into a brick wall. That's ball. Awesome tackle from Sam Lloyd. He's back into the lineup. And he's paid his coach back there.
They didn't do that, Geelong.
Opens it up, blasts it towards goal, and don't tell me. McLean, Liberatore over the top. He knew he had a man there. Bontempelli, good man too. Tried to figure the Rourke Smith. Dunkley gave it back to the bot, to Daniel. Has he got a 49-metre kick in him? No, but he's got a pass to the leading Norton.
So that is a great kick, and that's the difference.
Past Allen. English and Allen. English leads in the race for it. The boundary's his friend, and the little pat-back was delightful. Now, Caleb Daniel, as we talked about a bit, good user, and he sets up Johannesson to read. Gets on the end of the kick.
You, mate.
Opens it up for the leading players. Early leap Ainsworth. Cordy held his ground.
Hold Jake, hold this.
To mark it himself, definitely a free kick was there.
Still in the marking contest as well as he's going for the second grab. Liberatore through the traffic. And a good grab taken inside 50, only just. So Dunkley can line up. Action, get some time. Corralled by Hutchings. Bontempelli. Caught. 360, slung, Daniel, Bontempelli with some space again. Drives at 50, inside, and Lloyd takes the mark, 45 out, and he owes them one.
And there, Hickey was probably set up a bit further down the line, so go to the non-obvious spot.
So back into the lineup, 9th game of the year, 113 goals, 69, normally an accurate kick. Game on now. Structure of the Eagles.
Well, they avoided everyone in the end, didn't they? It just dropped into that hole.
Yep.
They've started this quarter well, Jared. They've been able to push them back and now hit the scoreboard. Now, I'm not sure whether in the end, as a forward, you're going to enjoy your midfield sharing the footy in the manner that they did, but...
Play and get the ball on the deck. And as he's shown already so many times this season, he's okay at contested marks as well, one-on-one.
Well, he ran too far, and we haven't seen that paid all that often this year. Players have, from our eye, looked as if they've run 20. 20 restored with the running from the defensive goal square. And some sanity restored to the scoreboard for Dogs fans.
Great kick.
They still trail, but let's take a look at how far he runs. Each one of those mowing strips is about 12.5 metres.
Only 14 paces, I counted.
He's gone a good, he's probably gone a good 20, I reckon.
Archie couldn't mark it. Hayes got his hands free. McLean scoots it out. Daniel hits the pass target. Well, that could have been a free to Wallace. Chop with the arm.
That's a second umpire paying that because you heard the play on call initially. I think it was a correct call. I think he did with the Dogs.
The ball living in their forward line, though, for the Western Bulldogs.
Great tackle. Jetta. Got to be ball. Wow. McRae gets it from Smith. McLean. Dunkley. So he gains another 30. Liberatore feeds it inside. McLean looks up. He's got the option. Dunkley to open it up. And he does. He spins it back to perfection. 3 goals in a row, Dogs.
Where Libba feeds, and he squeezed it out. And Dunkley, magnificent second up. Just follow the work rate of Dunkley. He gets that. He gets on his bike. He knows where it's going. Libba's going to bang it back in the middle. Goal.
So they're all the things that you talk.
Josh Kennedy.
Play on.
Bontempelli stalks it. He protected English in the end. Nice work. Good grab. No. Ainsworth. Shepherd. Bontempelli. Pretty good job here. The Bont can go. He looks up. He knows he's got Wallace. Gave a look around to consider his options, but going back and kicking the goal.
His kick.
He did. Jenner. He was caught. He didn't kick it, holding the ball. Bontempelli free, within range.
They're going to taste the Dogs. They have
set sail, looks pretty good off the boot. Hasn't got there. Punch back into play perhaps by Bruce. Flicked out. Hunter, he bends it back, goal square. Bruce gets up there and they flick it through.
got the umpire though. He went to the ground.
So Bruce seemed to get the piece of it to knock it back into play.
So many out, and also with Hutchins being out tonight.
Kennedy gets some protection so he can kick it longer. Big pack, and that's a great grab, Keith. That's a true pack mark. Gets it to the wing, fist on by Dunkley. McGovern, Bruce was right with him, put the pressure on. Bruce gets it back, sees the handball target. Dunkley, Wallace, open goal, slams it home. One against the grain for the Dogs.
To 16 in the forward half, Jared. 37 to 16. This is their strength. This is the Eagles' weakness. So play to it. And every time they do, they look to, well, they look, let's say, put it this way, they look less assured than they do with ball in air. And that's as kind as we can be. And I hope Josh Dunkley puts his hand out for a fair pay pack at the end of this game. He's rucked.
Long kick. And right from the opening bounce as well with Red and Jack Darling.
So this kick to get the lead back. They led by as much as 22 points at quarter time, and he's kicked it into the man on the mark. Trying to get closer to goal. And they're happy with that, the Dogs. That's a win for them. The AFL. Both these teams in the battle for final spots, and the last quarter underway as Bruce gets up and takes a Bruce-esque kind of mark when he's in fine form, and that's bad news. McGovern. Bruce gets there to attack this. Carbon copy, plays on quickly and he missed. Hunter got a little bit too excited.
Hunter gets broken, now they're back in defence.
McLean, Hunter bends it around. English back with a flight. Nearly took a monster.
Sydney Greenwald style. That's a great.
Allen, good attack. Got the handball to Hickey. Great smother. Crozier put his body on the line.
Yeah, that was really good work. Picked up two men.
At the boundary with perfection. Gaff short to Kennedy.
Gee, that's three great kicks from the Eagles.
Caught by Cordy, no handball. That could be the big moment. McLean, Daniel, Bruce.
Barris hasn't gone anywhere, he's still down there.
McLean, again that bomb inside. McGovern stands under this one. Block.
Bulldogs.
Oh,
It's a Bulldog block. Rourke Smith.
it's against Rotham, or Rotham rather, 50s, but they're going to get a shot to go back in front.
Back into the lineup this week, Rourke Smith. Just his third game of the season, and he hasn't kicked a goal all year. Has now. Bulldogs back in front.
Giving them an opportunity. Free kick definitely there.
Yep, no problem at all. And the Cordy tackle, we should never, ever forget that either. That Cordy's had a couple of bad moments, Cordy, but that was a huge moment that got him back in the contest. So,
Nothing forward, goes back to Smith. A flick handball over his head. Back to Williams. Norton got there low and took one of the marks of the year, the astronaut. Right man, right time.
he was laughing. I don't know whether he was laughing on the way down or laughing when he got up, but he enjoyed it. 2 goals in 5 minutes to win a game for the Eagles if he kicks this.
And he misses. Wow. Ryan, 2 against him, beats them both. Back pedals to the pocket. He's got Kennedy short. He ignores that. He's got the option top of the square. He centers it. How good is that to Cole? It doesn't get any better than that. Couldn't kick it. Cole drifts down. He's out of his postcode down this end, but he nails the big moment. West Coast back in front. The crumb. Wallace feeds it back inside. McRae basketballed it to himself. Gave it back to Lloyd. Gave it back to McLean. Gave it back to Williams. One way then the other. Looks up and he's got Smith. He floats it to the Bont. And Marcus Bontempelli gets his big moment.
Here's your moment.
To give his Dogs back the lead. That should feed back. It feeds back. Hasn't got the carry or has it? They like it. What's the call?
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
It's been called a goal. To overturn that call.
I don't know, Wayne.
And the whole of the ball needs to be over the back of the whole
Review
of the
underway.
post.
Is there a gap between the ball and the post?
Well, at the end of the day, that is just great conversion. It's a hell of a kick.
But the fact is, he hasn't kicked the goals at times when he's needed to. That's from outside 50 metres.
Yep.
On a night where players have been struggling to get it from that side of the ground. That is a huge, huge moment. We didn't see that.
Ryan. Can he create something? He's on the lazy Susan. Does the 360. Feeds it back to Sheed. He's nearly caught. Feeds it back to Jetta. He's got some time and space. Sends it long. Big Bob English.
That's two big defensive marks in this turn.
He skips from 48 and he's kicked it wide. And there's less than a minute left now. And it's a one-point game. Johannesson, 50 seconds and counting.
Well, intercept marks the killer here.
He sits it up. Hickey flies. English. Second grab.
Character. Character Dwayne.
McLean gets one for too high. Seconds left on the clock, and this has been brilliant from the Dogs. Siren sounds. And the Western Bulldogs' final chances enhanced into this game, having not beaten any of the big guns, as that bends around for a behind. But they have now a win over the West Coast Eagles by 2 points in the end. 6-13-49 to the West Coast. 7-5-47.